Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schauer, and I go with me, Ian Andrews, for Cinco de Mayo.
Cinco de Mayo.
I don't know how you knew.
Bueno
Cinco. 5th of May. May 5th.
Yeah.
Time to celebrate.
Yeah, and drink.
Yep.
What better to drink than tequila?
Oh, yeah! Tequila! So this is...
Look at this. This is cool.
Okay, so this represents everything I love about alcohol.
Oakiness.
Yep.
Tequila. That's it.
Yeah. Yep.
Hornitos has done some cool stuff, right? They did the lime shot. I think they're trying to get into some like smaller markets.
Yep.
Right?
They did, the Hornitos lime shots. I have that.
I know, we reviewed it.
I'd search around for it, but I'm getting a little bit of a headache. Yeah, so they sent me this press release, and I responded back like immediately. I'm like, dude,
whatever you have, send it.
Right. So he's like, all right, I'll send it over to you. It was sent to me as a pre-launch before it was even out, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, this is super awesome. But their shipping person forgot to send it. So a couple weeks later, she's like, hey, did you get that? I'm like, no.
Yeah.
Turns out they didn't send it. But I went to the store the same day I got that press release, and it was sitting on the New Hampshire. It's in our liquor store.
Well, I guess that's good that you got the heads up.
And it was like, warning, this is not public yet. I'm like, okay.
You couldn't buy it.
But I could. No, but you could buy it. I don't know if you should have been able to.
But it's not public.
At that time.
It hurts extra, doesn't it?
It does. Okay. So yeah, they had it at the liquer store.
That's crazy.
But this one is free. So
what's it say? Double aged in whiskey barrels. So it's going to be extra
40%
woody. Yeah, it's
extra woody.
Extra woody.
Lots
extra
of
oaky.
Lots of oak.
And it's an añejo, so 18 months.
Black Barrel. I don't know how much it costs. I should, because it was at the store and I could have purchased it.
But it was free.
Go to the store and look it up.
You could go to the store and look it up.
Jen's all over that.
Because I was just so excited to review it, I didn't look up any information on it.
How's it smell?
Yay, it's here.
It smells like tequila.
Taste
Yay. That's a good reaction. It smells oaky.
I love
That's
Añejo,
good.
aged 18 months.
What's it, black what?
Black Barrel.
Barrel.
Casa Sauza. The House of Sauza. That's the Hornitos
And our
mother
store
brand.
is $24.99.
$24 for an extra Añejo?
It's 25.
18. Oh, so Añejo, by the way, is the one that's aged the most. Otherwise,
Yes.
it's extra Añejo, which is aged more than the aged stuff. Yeah.
All right.
Well, I mean, if you've already got Añejo, where do you go from there?
So is extra reposado añejo?
Probably it would be. If anybody
Depending
was
on the
stupid enough
time, right?
to call it that, yes. Yeah, I would think they would go with ultra premium before they went
So
with
wait.
extra reposado.
Let's clear things up. Reposado sits for at least 6 months, and añejo for at least 18, right?
There's an at
12.
least in there with some
Yeah, there's some
some
at least.
wiggle room.
So like an extra reposado would be something that sits for like 9 months.
So you're trying to make a new category.
Yes.
There you go, Hornitos. You got to think about extra. You think about it.
Marketing.
First time, you'd be the only one.
Patent.
I don't know if you can patent a name.
No, it's an idea.
Trademark. Oh yeah, you
It's
can.
an idea.
There's an idea.
Royalties.
So you
Send
just
them this way.
send us over an email, and I'll tell you what it's in the checks.
Yeah,
and then I'll
just
give
send the
Ian
checks.
some
It's
too.
cool. Yeah. Some.
Yeah.
I guess it is your show, isn't
I
it?
brokered it. It was
Fair
my
enough.
email. Oh God! Oh, what would you do with it? How did-
You got to throw it on the ground and dance on it.
Yeah, you can.
Oh yeah, that's
We don't have room for that. So
And
if
Derek doesn't have legs.
right.
Derek doesn't have legs.
That's true.
He's not wearing any pants. So.
Right. That's
Back to the drink.
yeah.
This is tasty. If I didn't know it was a tequila,
You'd think it was a bourbon.
I would think it was a bourbon.
Yeah, it's got that. And my first experience with it with an Añejo.
You like this.
This was
You like
before.
bourbon and you like tequila.
Yeah. Let's see. It's just the
That's why you
perfect-
should have jumped in on this one.
Bourbon, tequila, and under $50. So the problem with with añejos in general is they're usually really pricey. So if you
get
look
like
at
the tequila out of it.
if you
You're
don't worry,
far off camera, don't worry.
it's like it's almost like these lasers that you don't. If you like something that's very rich in flavor with vanilla and oak flavors, just like pure oak,
And you
on
still
top
get
of
that
it.
agave flavor.
Plus
from
it's
the tequila.
smoother.
I have tried to think.
It's-
It's got a nice round flavor. It's nothing
Yeah,
like a
that's
silver.
I got T-Rex arms, you guys. No, the table is not a good place to put
You're
that.
not winning. Nice try.
I'm determined to pull her on one of these times.
I'm trying to think of how that could be said. That could
Dirty?
you can take it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you say it can already be taken. And pull is always a dirty word.
Yeah, pull is dirty word.
Yeah.
And on, get it on, pull it on.
But on itself, turn on the light doesn't really make you think.
No.
On itself is not very good, but pull almost always works. Pull my finger. No. So
Pull my meat.
the first pulled pork. The first tequila I had that wasn't regular bad tequila was El Tesoro Paradiso, which is like a $130 bottle, right?
So your bar was set pretty high.
Yeah. So that was the problem. That's what introduced me kind of into the tequila thing. Because then I was like, oh, they're not all bad like Jose Cuervo Gold, right? So I was like, oh, this is different because it tastes like a bourbon. It's rich, it's smooth, it's vanilla, it feels older.
Back when you thought 51% agave was good.
Mm-hmm.
Añejo is aged 1 to 3 years.
There you go.
1 to 3 years?
1 to 3
All
years.
right. Thank
And
you, chat
18
room.
months falls within that category.
That's Brian. Can we trust Brian?
And for a $24
Five Frogs
bottle,
knows what's up.
Brian knows. It does have a little bit of alcohol to it, but no more than less than anything that's 40 ABV.
I bet if you aerosol it, you'll get like choking.
Right. Well, probably. If you drink it through your nose, it would also be different. But the beauty is the price in this case. This means you can experience. It's not the oldest Añejo, right?
No.
It's 18 months. They can go older. They can get the extra. But if you're looking for a really cost-effective product that's smooth and tasty and flavorful, there are more complex products, but they're going to be at least $30 more.
Yeah, and you're not going to get like the traditional tequila flavor out of it because it is kind of oaky, I think.
Yeah. If you like
tequila.
Reposado's the kind of the perfect mix because it's not too old, not too young. Silver, some people get a little it's too alcoholic. And it's very. There's not a lot to kind of curb it.
I'm a fan of silver.
No, I like silver too. But the thing is, the thing that I like about the silvers is that's where you can get you see it naked. Like that is what it's going to be. This is always the core is based on the Hornitos brand. So if you if you've had Hornitos and you were like, this is the most god awful thing ever, this is just kind of like masking it a little bit by adding in more round flavors and making.
Or if you got Hornitos and you love Hornitos, this is a good way to keep some brand loyalty.
And Hornitos as a silver is a good product for those that need a low cost product to make for parties. Yeah. If you want to use a product where when you make the margarita, people are like, whoa, what's going on here?
That would spice up a margarita a little bit.
That would blow people's minds. Yeah. I think certain people
probably
love
be
it.
a little bit of a waste.
Yeah.
But
still,
for $25, I mean,
the Hornitos is like 22.
It's worth a shot, right? I mean,
I would
experiment. Try
now,
something.
Our price is not going to be reflective. So this is probably, I would say, $35 in New York, and probably
$110 in New Zealand.
At least, and then 120 in Australia because it's got more taxes there, or there's more land and more water around it, so therefore
higher shipping costs.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ports are shorter there, so the boats
they're
they have
farther
to come on
from the Humidors.
Yeah. I'll buy that.
Yeah.
I don't really know if that's true, but it sounds good.
Yeah.
They're close. They're not. They're further from Easter Island, and that's why.
All right. Okay. That's a tangent that needs to be taken back.
Yeah. So, I say try it. I had somebody already comment saying, "Oh, I hate that stuff."
Really?
I get the tequila flavor on the back end more. I get the oakiness up front, tequila agave on the back.
There's an agave presence that
there is.
It doesn't. If you drink it, I think you could be confused on what type of. Is this like a hybrid bourbon tequila? There is agave in there that makes it not like a whiskey.
Right.
And that you cannot change. And if you did, it would be a waste of why calling it tequila.
It's not tequila at that point. Well, it's probably tequila, but you might as well get.
Now, the only thing I'm worried about is where I can use this. I feel like adding this into a cocktail in the show would be difficult because then everybody needs to kind of have that type of.
It's
when you're doing if you do a tequila based cocktail and you're like, oh, it's got oaky notes and vanillas and this and that, people are gonna be like, okay, yeah, but I have silver. What am I gonna do? So I'm not really sure. The only place I could see using this is with a little ice.
It seems like a replacement for bourbon, though. I mean, if you want to give it a little bit of a different
sour.
Yeah, I think do a sour with that.
Yeah, but
I mean, you could probably replace bourbon in a drink with this.
Yep.
And it's probably going to play really nicely in the drink.
Mm-hmm.
But then you might have that little it's got this little twang. I can't.
It's got a twang
on it, and it's tequila. And that's why.
So if you're looking to play with your twang, right there, you can pull your twang. See, how you pull.
Oh, it got worse. See? Yeah, good.
I don't know if it got worse. It got better. It always gets better with
it's
age.
always perspective.
Right.
I'll tell my boss that. He just turned 39.
Oh, all right. There you go. So, there's so many bad things I could think of. That's it. I need to shorten the review because my head is killing me. This thing, happy Cinco de Mayo. Oh, God.
Oh, everybody loves that.
Oh. Yes.
Yeah.
Have a good Cinco de Mayo.
Bueno Cinco.
Don't drink too much. Make sure you do not drink Jose Cuervo Gold when you're making all those margaritas.
Start with dos.
Start with dose.
Work your way up to Cinco.
Right. 5 days
Commercial,
of drinking is
right?
better.
The
3
most
days
interesting man in the world. If you're thinking of
Dos
if you're thinking of Cinco, start with dos.
Drink
Tequila
something,
or
my friend.
mezcal? Question of the day.
Question of the day: tequila or mezcal? Which one? And what age of tequila feel like tequila? And what age of mezcal I feel like mezcal?
I don't know if I've ever had mezcal. Do you have mezcal with worm?
No, but we have this. I'll just wash it out. You've never had this?
No, I don't think
This
I
is mezcal. It is Cinco de Mayo, so you should mayo that up.
have. Ooh,
Then
it
you can give your
smells
opinion.
smoky.
Really?
You don't say.
How long has this been sitting down here? It's still good.
Oh, that's perfectly good.
It's good alcohol in it.
Freshly
It's not bad.
opened.
Tastes like an ashtray.
Wow, you like that, huh? Your face says it all.
What the hell is mezcal? It's organic. Is that why? Is that why it sucks? Is mezcal usually good and you gave me the bad stuff?
No.
No, that's mezcal.
You've got mezcal.
I've just never had
You
it.
don't like smoky bourbon, right? Or smoky peaty
I don't like that
Scotch,
either.
bourbon,
It's
Scotch.
horrible.
It's just.
Super
I'm not saying
smoky.
it's bad. I just wasn't ready. I didn't know
I'm
what to
fairly
expect.
certain you kind of alluded to it being bad.
I don't want to put down
Something
the
about the
brand. I
worst
don't know.
taste you ever had or something.
Did I say that already?
I say that already.
I don't think I've ever seen him make a face like that.
Yeah.
I
Like anything.
And he's watched the original Dungeons and Dragons movie, and he still has never made a face like that. He's watched The Phantom Menace, and still.
I still didn't make a face like. I've watched Princess Bride 100 times. And I still didn't make that face.
I know, I made
bet
that
you like
face
that
because you
movie.
keep watching it all the time.
It's such a great movie.
College was awful.
What is this made from? What's mezcal
take it
made from?
anymore.
What's the difference between mezcal and tequila?
It's made from agave.
Really? What do they do differently?
It's
Your
Smoked?
head is all red.
I can tell you
smoked
more.
already.
It's inside and outside. Yeah, it's a smoke. It's made differently. It's just.
I'm gonna have to do some research and find out what the differences are.
There, you can watch the mezcal review I did with this, where I did all the research and put it on the screen in a pop-up video format.
That'll save me some time.
Or you can do your research by watching the video.
I'll fact check him while I'm
There
watching
you
it.
go.
There you go. I'm
that's
sure
how I
others
roll.
already have. Yeah, I
All
know.
right. The comments. I'll just read through the comments.
You're an idiot.
I don't have to fact check. Everyone else already
Right.
fact checked you.
There's a human fact checker. You guys right there. There are fact checkers. So go fact check that.
Why did I drink that again? I thought I was drinking this.
You thought it was going to be better the second time?
I think
I was gonna get used to it.
Ian's
You wanna
prefer
try this, Cory?
an añejo. She looks like she wants.
It's really good. Try it.
Yeah,
So there you go. Question of the day. I know Ian's answer. It's not mezcal.
I think I like tequila.
I don't even like tequila, and I choose tequila over
Tequila, I choose you. And Jennifer liked this too.
I did like that.
She doesn't like tequila, but she hates mezcal.
Right.
Yes, I
But
don't
she
like any
she was okay with this.
But I
So
was okay with that.
open your mind to something that's a little older and mature in the tequila. Some people just like the older mature product.
Fair enough. Yeah.
It lasts longer.
How mature is that?
It's more exciting.
I don't care.
It's actually pretty young because I bought the younger of the two.
Oh, okay.
There was a reposado version, but I didn't get that.
All right.
My bad.
Anyway,
Happy Cinco de Mayo!
happy Cinco.
Everyday drinkers,
Ole.
awesome drinks.
Ole.
We're done.
Ole.
Teach that drink.
Yep.
No Olay?
No way.
Ole.
Does it look like I'm Mexican? Aside from the fact
You
that
look
I'm
very
not.
Mexican with that.
I'm the
hat on.
whitest Mexican.
And the neon shirt, totally Mexican. It goes with the tassel.
What are you saying? That Mexicans don't wear neon shirts?
No, I'm saying they do.
I challenge you on that. No, I thought yours was more of a retort.
Sarcastic.
Yes. You know, you continue to drop stupid references to movies that I don't know.
I didn't. Somebody else did, and I picked it up.
No, but people
Somebody else
watching the
dropped it,
show
Ian picked it
are
up.
like,
Yeah, yeah.
nice reference to such and such movie.
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
when did he do that in this video? I don't know any of this stuff. Oh, is it recording? Yeah. Oh, I didn't
Look,
feel
it's like
anything.
a defensive armor thing. Ah!
Yeah.
Ah! I was going to hit you in the face with a spoon, but your hat blocked it.
Except that one time you don't, and I end up with a red mark across
I
my
wouldn't
face.
let that happen.
Let it happen is different than accidents. Okay, are you ready to do this?
Yep. I won't
right.
even interrupt you. I promise.
All right.